Today, I'm about to show you the most mind-blowing Easter dish you've ever seen, and it all starts with two of the most humble ingredients, eggs and potatoes. But trust me, this is not your average Easter breakfast or brunch. We're cracking eggs right into golden layers of mashed potatoes and baking them into a masterpiece, a dish so simple yet so luxurious, you'll wonder why you haven't been making it for years. I'll walk you through every step, from selecting the perfect potatoes to creating a creamy, dreamy mash, layering in rich flavors, cracking those eggs just right, and baking until golden perfection. Along the way, I'll share pro tips, delicious alternatives, how to store leftovers, and how to serve it like a pro. And trust me, I have a secret ingredient that takes this from delicious to absolutely unforgettable. So before we begin, make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and share this with someone who loves a good brunch. Alright, let's get cooking. First, let's talk potatoes. Not all potatoes are created equal, and for the fluffiest, creamiest mash, you need the right kind. Russet or Yukon Gold potatoes are the best choices. Russets are naturally starchy, making them perfect for a light, fluffy texture, while Yukon Golds give a buttery richness. Grab about 6 medium potatoes, and let's prep them the right way. Start by giving them a good wash under cold running water. You want to scrub off any dirt, because no one likes a gritty bite of mashed potatoes. Next, peel them. You could leave the skins on for a rustic texture, but for ultimate creaminess, peeling is the way to go. Once they're peeled, wash them again, yes again. This second rinse removes excess starch, which helps prevent gumminess. Now, cut them into evenly sized chunks and place them in a pot of cold water. Cold water is key. It ensures even cooking, so the outside doesn't turn mushy while the inside remains firm. Add a generous pinch of salt to the water and bring it to a boil. Let the potatoes cook for about 15 to 20 minutes, or until a fork slides through effortlessly. While the potatoes are boiling, let's talk about what makes mashed potatoes next level. The mix-ins. A great mash is all about balance, creaminess, flavor, and just the right amount of richness. We'll be using half a cup of heavy cream, but if you want a lighter alternative, Greek yogurt works beautifully, adding a subtle tang that balances the richness. We also need a 1/4 cup of melted butter, because let's be honest, potatoes and butter are a match made in heaven. For seasoning, keep it classic with salt and black pepper, but here's a little secret, a pinch of nutmeg. It's subtle, but it enhances the natural flavor of the potatoes in a way that people won't quite be able to put their finger on. And finally, cheese. We're talking about 1 cup of shredded cheese, and you have options. Cheddar for a sharp bite, mozzarella for that irresistible stretch, or Gruyere for a nutty depth. By now, the potatoes should be perfectly tender. Drain them and immediately start mashing. If you want an ultra-smooth mash, use a potato ricer. It's the secret to the silkiest potatoes ever. But if you like a little texture, a classic masher works just fine. Just avoid using a blender or food processor that overworks the starches and turns mashed potatoes into glue. Once mashed, pour in the melted butter, cream or yogurt, salt, pepper, nutmeg, and cheese, and mix until everything is beautifully combined. And here's where the real magic begins. To turn this into a baked masterpiece, we need structure, fluff, and just the right amount of richness. That's where eggs come in. Crack 2 eggs directly into the mashed potatoes and stir them in. This will make the bake slightly soufflé-like, giving it that light, almost cloud-like texture. And we're not stopping there. Let's add some vegetables for a pop of color, texture, and a boost of flavor. You can go with half a cup of chopped spinach or kale for some greens, finely diced bell peppers for sweetness, or caramelized onions for a deep, rich flavor. Want to make it heartier? Crispy bacon bits or shredded chicken are fantastic additions. Now, grab a buttered baking dish and spread the mashed potato mixture evenly. Crack 1 egg into a small bowl. Using a kitchen brush, apply the egg on top of the potato mixture. Then, for the final touch, sprinkle on a little more cheese, because we're all about that golden, bubbly top. Into the oven it goes. 375 degrees Fahrenheit or 190 degrees Celsius for about 15 to 18 minutes. While it bakes, let's talk about how to serve and what to pair this with. When this dish comes out of the oven, it's golden, cheesy, and almost too beautiful to eat. But let's elevate it even more. A simple garnish of fresh chives or parsley adds a pop of freshness. Wanna go gourmet? A drizzle of truffle oil takes it over the top. Serve it straight from the baking dish for a rustic feel, or for a more elegant presentation, use a ring mold to create individual potato stacks. Now, let's pair this with some Easter-worthy sides. A fresh vegetable salad with lemon vinaigrette balances the richness beautifully. If you want a crispy element, buttered toast or flaky croissants are perfect for scooping up those soft potatoes and eggs. And for drinks, mimosas for a festive touch, spiced chai or honey lemon tea for something cozy, or a crisp Sauvignon Blanc if you're feeling fancy. Let's talk leftovers, if you have any. Store them in an airtight container in the fridge for up to 3 days. When reheating, cover with foil and warm in the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 175 degrees Celsius for about 10 minutes to keep the texture intact. If you love crispy edges, reheat a slice in a hot pan with a little butter. And if you want to get creative, turn leftovers into breakfast sandwiches by layering a slice between toasted brioche with a dollop of sour cream. And there you have it, the ultimate Easter potato and egg bake, a dish that's creamy, cheesy, and absolutely unforgettable. If you enjoyed this recipe, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. I want to hear what toppings or twists you'd add. And most importantly, share this with your family and friends, because food is meant to be shared. Thanks for watching, and happy Easter!